Hello, I'm JB, and I'm from the Philippines. And it's been a while since I um, took to this channel and recorded a video and uploaded it. And I was um, thinking of doing it last week, and then uh, I read something online, and that prompted me to go ahead and make a video. So I'm live streaming it. It's faster, and I want to do this off the cuff, no edits, um, top of my head discussion, and I just want to be honest with anyone who's viewing this. So, as the title says, depression can kill, and I'm not I'm not learned about depression. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I did not study enough to give uh, like academic or a professional analysis of whatever goes on in someone's mind when he or she gets depressed. And but I am human, and and I also get depressed, um, and I'm going to do videos on various uh, topics about not really topics, but whatever um, what I see online that may affect someone so much that they could get depressed, or everyday things, or what you hear or see about other people's lives that could make them depressed. Uh, so that's simply how these series of this series of videos would work. This series of videos on depression. Again, I'm not an expert on depression. I just like to talk about it with you, and I welcome you, anyone who wants to talk about their problems um, with me or just in the comment section. Um, you can post your experiences with people you've encountered or your own experiences with regards to depression, frustration, insecurity. Um, so the article that I that I read about, um, well, that I read was about um, this Olympian medalist, cyclist, artist who apparently uh, committed suicide and is now dead at a very, very young age. Um, and we've read the stories uh, in Japan or in South Korea, or maybe closer to our own areas where people would commit suicide. Why? We don't know. And that's the first thing. We just don't know. We just don't understand what these people are going through. Um, Experts, doctors, can analyze them. This is what's happening with them. This is this. But really, unless you're unless you're in their shoes, you cannot truly understand what they're going through. You can empathize with them, uh, but still, it's it's what they feel. It's what they think. Uh, we have no control over that. And speaking of control, maybe suicide is their way of taking control of whatever it is that's happening with them, whatever it is they're thinking of. I I don't like that. I don't like suicide. I don't. I wish no one would commit it because I believe life is there to live, and it's just so hard if there's no one in your corner to understand you or to even listen to you. So this channel, this series of videos that I'm making, you can use as an outlet. I mean, you can also do videos and share to the world what you think, what you're experiencing. But um, you're all welcome to share with me. I'm just going to listen. um, I may offer some unsolicited advice. You don't have to take them. You don't have to listen to me. But um, I will listen to you. Any comments that you make, I will try my best to answer all comments, questions in the comment section, or just to listen to you. Because from now on, you have at least one person who will listen to you. And I will I will try to change you. I I cannot. There are some things that only you can do, and really, it's just being able to share, being able to talk about it, having someone to listen to you and not judge you. I mean, I'm human again. I judge. I mean, we have perceptions, we have opinions, but we should not push our opinions on others. So, respect. I respect you, you respect me. Um, we can have the opposite opinions, extremely opposite. Um, but that's you, and I me, and maybe in understanding or even just listening to each other, uh, we can work our way towards or help others not go into any negative direction, further negative direction. Well, I'm talking about suicide, not uh, turning towards that as a solution to the depression or frustration or insecurity that anyone is feeling. So that's just a short intro of what this series of videos offer. This channel will be offering as a personal uh, personal blog, video blog. So again, going back to that article, I'm so sorry to the family of that Olympian. If it's true that it's through suicide, but we can only uh, speculate what her reasons are. Uh, she's a successful athlete and artist, and was she Was she pressured so much into being successful? Um, so many reasons that we don't know. People take to suicide, people take to drugs. We feel so insecure about how we look, how people perceive of us, of our achievements, of how much we should have achieved by a certain age. So, uh, I'm I'm doing this as you in Facebook. You'll see a post once in a while that, hey, share this um, if you want to stop this. If anyone out there needs an ear, a shoulder, just so that they won't go to the extreme of harming themselves because they might think that they don't have anyone. Um, well, I'm sure you do. Anyone who feels depressed, just look around you. Your family should be there, friends should be there. And now with social media, um, a lot of people can also help others. But it's a double edged sword because there are still some people in the internet around the world that enjoy putting people down. So um, we can fight that by having more people um, push people up, pull people up, and listen to them. Just listening to them, that helps a lot already. And being available for them. So being so far away from people um, is offer some sort of safety because what I mean is if um, if I'm if I'm if I'm that person feeling depressed and then I need someone to talk to, someone from so far away, if I'm able to share with that person, um, I'm I'm sure that what am I saying? I would feel safer sharing with someone really anonymous, someone who I don't get into contact with, uh, and can offer or share experiences or really different insight because he or she is so far away. Um, because sometimes all we see is the people who are close to us or in our area, and um, uh, they're around the same. They think the same maybe. So uh, we could feel isolated, but having someone from another country, the other side of the world, listening to you, and can be reassuring in itself. I don't know if I'm making sense, but someone is further away. Uh, you might feel safer talking to someone like that. I mean, you don't really have to be in close proximity to someone, to be able to listen to someone and to be able to offer an ear or shoulder or some unsolicited advice. And aside from that, uh, you, you can have a new friend from another country. Um, and yeah, that's simply it. Um, it's sad that it happens to people, and I hope more people who are uh, oh I've I've heard I've heard that the statistics are 1 out of 2 people um, will have some mental uh, problems or issues in their life. Mental. So it doesn't mean that you're going to go insane, but uh, you will need something to help you with uh, as you go through life. So everything, well, we all know that nothing is easy, life is hard, and you'll go through problems, and it's difficult uh, problems, even if you have family or friends that you're close with. Uh, what about people who don't have that? So it's even harder. So looking out on the street, 1 out of 2 people will have some mental issues. There's one. There's one. No, I'm joking, but this is a serious statistic, and I hope the internet and people on it do more good, do more helpful stuff than aggravate the situation. So what what can you do? What can you offer? Um, if there's anyone who makes a comment uh, or has a problem or an issue, don't put them down. Don't answer them that. Don't put their stuff lightly. Uh, you don't. We don't understand what they're going through. So better to just listen and but also not like coddle them, like reinforce whatever depression that they're feeling. It's really hard. So what can we do that will not reinforce that negative aspect and will not um, like take it lightly? Like I don't know. I told you I'm no expert, and I'm just talking about it. I want to talk about it, and I want to help, and I want to listen to people who who are in those situations. In case you don't have anyone to listen to, I mean to you, at least there's one now. What else? So depression can kill, but I'm hoping that the statistics for that are going to go lower and lower as people try to uh, make better use of the internet. Um, I guess that's it. Um, it's just sad that it has to happen to some people, especially successful people. Well, I think that they're successful. It's sad for anyone, whether you're successful or not, to be uh, to feel. that you're cornered and you don't have anything else that you can do except that. Uh, there's so much more, I believe, that we can get out of life. It's a short life. We don't know when we will be uh, leaving this earth, but um, for the time that we are here, um, I hope we can make the best out of it. Not just for ourselves, but for other people. A lot of people go to school, go to work, have families, live their lives um, in, in that linear fashion until they die. But also, a lot of people now are doing volunteer work, are doing so much service to fight pollution, um, uh, human rights atrocities, to make sure that um, we have the best uh, means of living, um, and not just for a country, for a city, for a small group of people, but for the rest of the world and for generations to come. So little things like these videos or volunteering at a medical facility or an animal shelter, anything that can be done um, to alleviate someone or even animals, alleviate anything to help, anything positive that we can do. Um, we should try our best to do. Let me end with that, and uh, I will share also some of my uh, feelings uh, when I do feel a little low or bad, and what I do or how I process my thoughts and feelings in future episodes maybe. But again, uh, anyone out there who feels that they want to share anything, feel free. And so no judgment in this channel and the series of videos. Uh, just positive stuff or just the pursuit of helping others uh, overcome what they're whatever negative stuff they're feeling. Um, everyone's welcome to comment. Everyone's welcome to help also. So if you want to share uh, your experiences on how you overcame any depression or frustration or insecurity that you have, um, be good because people will uh, read those and learn from those, and if if it's applicable to them, then good. Uh, I just thought of that story again uh, with the starfishes, and was it a boy throwing the starfishes back in the sea? And so correct me if it's a man throwing the starfishes back to the sea, or was it a boy? And then the man questioned the boy, "Why you won't be able to throw every starfish that gets stranded on shore and back to the sea?" And the reply was, "If I could just um, save one, then then it's worth it. Yeah. So work for the positive. Do what we can. Oh, do what good we can. That's been my philosophy, um, and I've tried to stick with that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in our next stream video. And yes, I do hope to see you again in our next video.